Good Thursday morning to you. We've got 3 Great Lake Erie reports coming to you. We've got a report coming to you from Monroe out of the Bowles Harbor Sterling State Park area. We've got a report coming to you from Port Clinton, of course, our Bays Edge condominiums Port Clinton area fishing report. And then we're sliding all the way to the east to Fairport Harbor and on to Geneva on the Lakes. Captain Matt Lieben from Slow Trolling is consistently sending in great reports from that central basin area. Stay tuned. Lake Erie coming at you, 3 great locations. So hey, our Monroe report comes to you from Captain Dan Woodward from Blue Line Charters this week. He's been fishing lots of different areas around the Monroe area and lots of different presentations. He said the bite is changing a little bit and really speeding up. So over the last month or so, it's been kind of a spinner 1.2 to 1.5 bite or crank or bandits. And he said this warming temperatures of the summer has really got these fish wanting it quick. So he's changed his presentations up. Right away in the morning on that first pass or two, bouncers have been good. Stony Point out 21 to 25 feet of water. That bouncer bite was really good on the first pass or two, but then it seemed like he said those fish wanted that moving. So he's gone to a secondary method pretty much all day now, and that is either trolling fast with spoons on 40 jets or Trip Z divers. That's a Dreamweaver's version of the jet. And those mini spoons, he says, have been really producing. Key to mini spoons, guys, like we've talked before, 2.2 to 2.5. Later in the summer, maybe as much as 2.7. You got to get going with those things. You want them to work. You want those fish to commit. And let me tell you, they will commit. So that's been really a key for him, putting lots of quick limits in the boats, mini spoons and number 40 divers. Now, you can run those off inline boards. You can also run those off big boards. I like to just run a 40 off of either my regular size walleye offshore board. You can also run them off of salmon boards too. Now, that might be overkill just a little bit, but I know the 40s pull a little bit. I know most of the guys use 40s. I like to use 30s just because it reduces the pull and you can still get down very quickly in very substantial depths with the 30. So I personally like to run the 30s over the 40s for that reason. They have a little less pull and it makes using my regular size offshore boards perfect for the job. Now, if you're looking for a different areas to go, there's 3 different primary areas. He said basically Stony out, the Shipping Channel and Fermi out, and then also West Sister. Those 3 areas have got a lot of fish packed into them. He said the key here is find the fish. The fish aren't like they were a month ago where they're just everywhere. He said when you find them, you find lots of them, and it still can be a relatively good size area and they're very catchable, but they're not just all over the place. So you might have to do some hunting with your graph. You might have to open your eyes up and notice a boat or two hanging in an area, you know, work your way over to them and graph around them. Don't get right in their prop wash, be courteous, but you're gonna have to find the groups of fish because they're yarded up in little tighter groups than they had been a month or so ago. So get on out to Monroe and enjoy yourself.
Don't spend another season breaking your back using 5-gallon gas cans to fuel your toys. The FlowFast Portable Fluid Transfer System is your solution. A great tool for fueling your ATVs, snowmobile, boat, garden tractor, and more, FlowFast eliminates gas sloshing on you and your machines, plus works in reverse to pull unused fuel from your equipment at the end of each season. The pump transfers from container to container in seconds and moves up to 8 gallons a minute. Log on to flowfast.com for a dealer near you.
Now we're sliding over to the Port Clinton area where Shannon from Bays Edge tells me that the fishing there has been lights out as well. Same general presentations. Now they're all on jets and mini spoons or jets and Dreamweaver worm burners. Now worm burners are not a big secret down there, but a lot of people who fish Port Clinton understand that come the middle of June on, having that tipped with a night crawler on your spoon can be a huge deal, and so those worm burners really kick into gear. Most of the guys are now fishing from the southeast corner of Kelly's Island all the way out towards the northeast, towards the weather buoy, which would be straight out from Huron. So there's that great big area of water there that's basically east of Kelly's and then to the north. And that is just got lots of good pods of nice sized fish in it. Again, they're using jets, they're using mini spoons, they're using worm burners behind the jets. That's really a pattern that has been going on now for the last 2 or 3 years. It seems like once the fish pass Kelly's, they want to taste that worm, but they also still want that thing moving a little bit. So, you know, 2.2 to 2.5, look at your graph, see where the marks are at. Most of the guys, Shannon says, are targeting the 17 to 24 down zone and having really good success. Again, looking for accommodations, looking to go to Port Clinton and enjoy yourself. The Bay's Edge Condominiums is very close to Missouri's boat launch. It's right there on that Marblehead area of Port Clinton, and they have the best condominiums, the best accommodations. They've got a tackle shop, they've got on-site fish cleaning, and they've got the Mark I charter service with multiple boats able to get you and your party out on the water. So check them out online and get a hold of them today. Now, last report of the day comes to us from Matt Lieben over at Slow Trollin'. Now, Matt's based out of Fairport Harbor, and he fishes basically the central basin from Fairport Harbor to the east to Geneva on the Lakes. Matt tells me that his bite is staying with bandits for the time being. He said you certainly can use jets and mini spoons, but if you're going to do that, he prefers, because of the deeper water there in the central basin, that he actually runs a couple of Dreamweaver diver discs, you know, a regular full size, a 107 diver disc right off the corner of his boat. So 2 rods right off the corner, diver discs right down with either mini spoons or a real small shallow diving crankbait. Those can be a search bait to be able to isolate the zone quickly by just letting out 5 feet of line or so at a time until you find what setting is producing those fish. He's still running boards and bandits. He said the bandits have been out 100 to 130 back. He said he's had to drop them back now. Those fish seem to be holding in that 20 to 24 foot zone, very similar to Port Clinton in the zone. That deeper zone is starting to produce more fish now for Matt. He said he's picked the speed up as well, going 2 to 2.2. Also pushed out from shore just a little bit. Instead of being 27 to 33 like he was the last few weeks, he's now 30 to 45. So the fish are pushing offshore just a little bit, dropping down in the column, probably because of water temperature in the summer heating everything up, and those fish are sliding down to just a little cooler water temperatures. But if you're looking for a great different experience, something you may not have done, make that extra drive a couple hours, give Matt a call. He can put you on some great fishing, and traditionally the fish from that Fairport Harbor east are going to be larger fish. So you're going to get more meat and more fillets out of a limit of fish when you head out that direction than if you stay close by. So again, if you're looking for something different, Matt Lieben, Slow Trollin', Fairport to Geneva on the Lakes. Hey guys, sorry it was a little bit longer today, but you know, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm talking specifically to guys, not just trying to identify great reliable guides to go take you fishing, but also to give you enough information so that if you go there with your own boat, you're able to catch fish. So I apologize, today's report is a little bit lengthy, but you know, a lot of stuff to talk about, a lot of things to cover. We'll see you tomorrow morning with a great single report and then a teaser for this weekend's show.